Hello, ladies and gentlemen. MC Smooth's coming at you today, bringing you some Titanfall gameplay, some easy listening of the adult world. Now, before I get into this first topic of this beginning of this series, this is not a place you are going to get your jollies on. Just because we may talk about adult things, this is not a place like Penthouse Forum. This is not that kind of place. So if you're looking for that, I say you search a whole nother website. So let's go ahead and talk about this series a little bit. This series is gonna be real clean cut, and it's just there's too many things on YouTube that people have access to, and we don't need to keep it all crazy as it is. There's enough going on in the world. But I was looking at everything, and I have to say, every single day, something gets brought up, and it's, it's of the sexual nature. And I feel like not talking about it is harder to do than actually talking about it. Now, like I said, we're gonna keep it clean. We're not gonna be the Penthouse Forum for kids to come listen to. That's just not gonna happen. We're not kind of that kind of channel. So, you know what? I think the first place we're gonna start is I'm gonna go ahead and start with Virginity. And I mean, it's like that's where the sexual history starts. Might as well start this series at the same spot. Now, the first thing I want to say is, if you're young, just wait. It really is not it's not the end of the world to be the last guy or the last gal to get somebody. It's actually it's more respectful for the lady, especially, to be later on. And I mean, I'm not trying to sound like, the no parent. I'm just saying you should wait. And I don't want to be the hypocrite, but honestly, I could have waited longer than I did. And things change. Like, things were a little bit different for me. I knew plenty of guys that waited till they were 18, 19, and it wasn't a big deal. I know one of my buddies, and he won't be named, but I know his thing was he was just really picky. He was waiting for something very attractive to come his way, and that's completely understandable. Be picky, be more assertive, be more powerful about yourself, and that's what he did. Now, he easily could have got people, and he just didn't go out there. He didn't try to be that person, and that's what I'm saying. You don't have to be that person. You don't have to do that. Now, that being said, other reasons not to do it: people will not believe you, depending on how young you were, and that's just usually the case. Sometimes they won't believe you anyway. Some people didn't believe, like, my buddy was 18. They're like, you waited till you're 18? There's no way you waited till you were 18. And it's true, it's no matter what, you're gonna get people who deny everything you do. They don't listen, they don't have faith in you to tell the truth. If it's too good to be true, then you're probably lying, and that's how a lot of people feel. And I get that a lot with my story. And I'm gonna get people right here, right now, that don't believe me, and that's completely fine. But I'm giving you my word. I'm telling the truth. I have no reason to lie. I'm not extremely proud of this. It happened. I don't fully regret it either. But if I could go back and wait, it'd make life a lot better for me. I get a lot of people who give you the dirty looks, and you get a few people, very few, not worth it, that are totally cool with it. And then you get a lot of people that are like, do what? No, and they just full on, like, you didn't even know how to use it then, type people. Now, I know you're wondering. I'll get to it. I'll get to it right now. Don't worry. I was 10 years old. That was the age I lost my virginity. I was still in, I believe, I don't remember what grade I was in. It was a long time ago now. And, she was 13. She was my babysitter. And that was like the only like cool part about the story. And when I first tell the story, it's like, oh, Tana's a babysitter. It gets kind of like, I'm not sitting here bragging about it. It just happens to come up in conversation. And then, like I said, that's one of the biggest reasons I want to do this series. Is you have sex as an everyday topic. No matter what's going on, it ends up being a topic. I'm not saying it's in a super sexual ways. I'm just saying it's just a topic, and people talk about it. So we're talking about it. Now, when I tell you, oh, I was 10 years old, I was with my babysitter. A lot of people instantly go to 18, 20, 23. No, that wasn't me. Okay. And I'm not saying by choice. I'm not saying I didn't. I'm just saying she happened to be 13. She's a friend of the family. We went to her house and she watched us. I guess she was just watching me a little bit more than everybody else. Old MC had her wrapped around his finger. No, she had me wrapped around her finger, and that's the complete honest truth about that. It's just like I did whatever she wanted, and I get a lot of shit. People still think it's not good. It's a bad thing to have happen to you, and it's to each their own. And like I said, just as long as the person doesn't rush it and things like that, you'd be doing okay. Now, this went on for, I'd say, about a month. It went on for a little while, and the craziest part about it is after the month, she tells me that her friend is looking for like a boyfriend, like that her friend's into me. And I'm like, she's like hooking me up with her friend. And I'm like, what? I kind of get that, like, what? Wait, huh? Like, what about this situation? And I never said that, and probably a good thing I didn't say that. It probably wouldn't have mattered anyway. Now, I end up actually dating her friend, and me and her friend dated for probably like a year and a half or so, and we did absolutely nothing sexual. Like I said, 13. I moved to Iowa. We had a long-term relationship, and that was it. It didn't work out, and it's not gonna work out if you're living in fucking a state over 2,000 miles away. And that's kind of just the overall backstory for my virginity that has been lost. So, but I just, like I said, take everything with just that, like, that notch that you don't have to do it. Don't be pressured to do it. Like, it's just, it really takes just everything away. It's just not good for anybody. I want you guys to let me know what you guys thought about the topic today. Not necessarily just the virginity itself, but this overall series. Like if it's clean cut, like what your full opinion on it. Let me know. If you want to let me have it for being 10 years old and being too young, you go ahead and let me know. Just speak your mind. I'm here to listen. Something really cool right here. I had to punch camo, and we go for the Titan Hi-Fi Punch. Pretty good gameplay. Went 10-2. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary. And like I said, let me know. If you haven't seen my last Titanfall gameplay, definitely check that out. And like always, YouTube, you stay classy.